I sing because I'm happy.
Hey friends, this is His Eye is on the Sparrow, and this is a simple way to chord along to this lovely hymn. It's in the key of G. Make sure to stop the video. If you click on the description below, you will find the printable chord sheet that I have prepared for you. I've stripped it down to the basics. It'll make a lot more sense as we go into it. All right, so let's break it down. We have in the key of G, we have G, C, D, and then we have an A minor. In this song, they threw in a few extra chords that I just couldn't cut out because they're so beautiful. We have an E chord, and then we have a C minor. Let's see if there was anything else. I think that was it. So G, C, D, A minor, C minor, and E. So let's go through those. All right, so let's look for the group of 3 black notes, and you put your thumb on the G, line up your 5 fingers, and play every other note, and that is a chord. So we have G, B, D, G chord, okay? If we freeze that shape, so to speak, in our hand and just move up one set of notes, you're in the A minor position. So let's play that A minor. A, C, E. Okay. Then we're going to move up to the C position, same shape, so to speak. And I'm just moving fingers 2 and 4 out of the way just so you can see what fingers and notes I'm playing. So here's the C chord, C, E, G. Okay. And then when they play that C minor, I think it's only played once in the chorus. All you do is move this 3rd finger down to the black note. That's what makes a minor chord. Kind of an eerie chord, but it's so beautiful when they switch to that sound. Okay, so here's the C, C minor with that little M beside it. All right, then we have move up one set of notes and you're in the D position. And we're just going to play this black note in the middle. Okay, so it's D, F sharp, A. And it plays this triangle shape, if that helps you to kind of remember this D chord being a triangle. You could just even jot down a little triangle beside your D in your chord sheet if that helps too. Okay, so D chord, and then we have, didn't I mention an E? Oh yeah, shoot up here one set of notes again, and you're in the E position. So we have E, G sharp, B. Okay, so same shape from that D chord to the E chord. All right. So I think we got them all. Let's go back. So we're going to review G, A minor. Let's see if I can remember them all. C, C minor. Remember the eerie sound? Okay, then we're going to move to the D and the E. All right. Okay, so left hand, we're going to keep simple just to keep things simplified. That's what we do. I'm going to keep pinky on C, line up my 5 fingers, and I'm going to kind of keep my hand here the whole song and not move it out of position. Otherwise, you're like, what? I'm trying to move this hand, and we want to find this place. Just find a 5-note position that you can play most of those notes and maybe just stretch a bit to play the extra ones like I'm going to show you. So actually, you could put pinky on G. Let's do that since we're not playing an F in this song. Let's put pinky on G. Line up your 5 fingers. So when you play a G in your right hand, let's just play single G chord note down in our bass, okay? Then we have A to A minor. Okay, then we have C to C, D to D, and E to E. And notice how I'm just moving my thumb open one note. That'll, just loosen up your wrist, swoop open and play that E to E. And then I forgot with that C minor, which is this, it's a triangle shape too. It's just not the same exact shape as these other ones, but it's still a white, black, white. Okay. You're still going to play the C single note over here. So with that C or the C minor, you're going to play the C single note. Okay. All right. So I'm going to sing through verse 1 so you can see how it sounds when we blend the 2 hands together with the rhythm, and then I'll break down the rhythm. I love this song. It's so pretty. Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven come? Sorry. When Jesus is my portion, my constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches me. All right, so let's break it down. I kind of butchered that second line. I apologize. I was looking at line 1 while trying to sing line 2. That doesn't work very well. All right, so Let's talk about patterns first of all. If we notice patterns in your music or try to find some sort of pattern that helps simplify it as well. So in the lines 1 and 3, we kind of have a little bit of repetition going on. We have G, C, G, G, C, D, G. There's a little bit of repetition, but you kind of got to read between it a little bit. But verse 1, 2, and 3 are going to be the exact same. So that's the pattern I guess we have more or less, is those 3 verses are the same. That helps take out the overwhelm when that's 3/4 of your song. Okay, so this song is written in 6/8 time signature. So it kind of has this waltz like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of this swing beat. And so it works with this ratio I call 1-2 ratio. And that just means that we're going to go together, right, together, right, together, right, and so on. We could practice that on the G chord. Together, right, together, right. Now when you add in that, the sound, the words, this is what it's going to be. With that rhythm, try to imagine it going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus is. Does that make sense? So if you kind of think of it like this, 1, 2, it's just kind of sweetly walking down the path, and that kind of helps to kind of bring a little bit of semblance to how am I going to bring these 2 hands together and still have kind of this, I don't know. It's just a little bit trickier of a rhythm sometimes for people to get, but you could do it. So if you could just hum that in your mind, kind of that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that might help you. All right, so let's go through it slow. Verse 1 together, since 1, 2, and 3 are the same. Why should I feel discouraged? Okay, move to that C chord. Why should the shadows, G, come? Okay, here's where we're going to swing open our wrist, play that E note, E triangle. Why should my heart be, A minor, lonely, D, and long for heaven and G, home, when Jesus is my portion, my constant friend is C, He is C, D chord, I is on the G, Sparrow, and I, A minor, know that He watches me. Okay, that I don't do that together, right, because it's kind of these quick, know that He watches me. Okay, so it goes, and I know that He watches me. Does that make sense? All right, so let's do the chorus. D chord trying us out there. We go D, G, D, G. That's a little repetition for you. I sing because I'm G, happy, and I, D, sing because I'm G, free, for His eye is on the C, Sparrow. I kind of do that. I kind of go Sparrow. Kind of goes from that C to the C minor. And I know that He watches me. So that last line of the chorus, I still kind of just go 1-to-1 ratio, where it's just block chording it through, just like the last line of the verses there. So I go, and I know that He watches me. Okay, so let's go through that chorus again rather slowly. The first 2 lines aren't too bad. I sing because I'm G, happy, and I, D, sing because I'm G, free, for His eye is on the Sparrow. You could do that if you wanted. Sparrow, and I know that He watches me. All right. So verse 2 and 3, like I said, are the exact same as verse 1. So there's no nothing new there. You can go back to the beginning tutorial portion of that if you need a little more help. I'm going to play it beginning to end so that you can follow along with me. This one's a little bit trickier just because we have that E chord in there and the C minor, but you can do it. If you mess up, just find the next line or the chord that you can hop in with. You might want to just go through your right hand only in this song and then the left hand and then bring the two hands together. All right, I'm going to play it beginning to end. Here you go. Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven at home when Jesus is my portion? My constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches me. I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free, for His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches me. Let not your heart be troubled. His tender words I hear, and resting on His goodness, I lose my doubt and fear. Though by the path He leadeth, but one step I may see, His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches me. I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free, for His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches me. Whenever I am tempted, whenever doubts arise, when songs give place to sighing, when hope within me dies, I draw Thee closer to Him. From care He sets me free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches me. I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free, for His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches me, and I know that He watches me, and I know that He watches